Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michaela if you're new here. So as you can see from the thumbnail, I quit my job. I know it's a pandemic and I quit my job. If you guys are interested in why I quit my job and how I'm starting over, keep watching this video. So I quit my job and you guys are probably like, what the heck, it's a pandemic, why would you do that? And you know, there are a couple of reasons why I did that it was really important for my mental and physical health. You know, I as I said before, I worked in retail and I was a manager of 2 departments, and it was a really good job starting out of college, and it really gave me a great foundation and a lot of great experience. But being an essential worker, working at a grocery store, it can be a lot. It can be really demanding, and it's, you know, being immune compromised as well, you know, being around so many people every day that is, you know, possibly sick. And I also realized that I had outgrown the place. There was no more challenges for me. I had done all I could there, and I'm like, you know what? It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go to find another place that can give me what I need for my career. So those are like the 2 main reasons why I quit my job, and I'm so happy I did. I am feeling really relieved because it was a lot of tension and it was just a little too much for me. I couldn't handle it anymore, and I'm really excited for the new beginning. I'm really excited to see what God has in store for me. And of course it was nerve-wracking. It was very nerve-wracking. It was not an easy decision. This has been something that I've been thinking about for a while. This is something that I was like, should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I do it? And I could not decide what to do, and I finally just pulled the plug. I finally was like, this is it. I need to start over. And starting over is not, it's scary. It's not easy just to start over from square one, but it's also exciting though too. I'm excited for the new beginning. I was fortunate to get a job a few weeks later after I quit, and I'm so blessed that I did. And so I'll be starting that new job next week, and I'm excited to show you guys on my new journey. So I put together 5 tips on starting over and how to start over, and I think this is going to really help those that maybe are thinking about it or just scared about it and need maybe some inspiration. So let's get into the video. Okay, so number 1 is, first off, get your emotions out. Don't let any anger, don't let any, anxiety, stay in, okay? Get it out. When I decided to quit, when I just kind of reached my breaking point, I was so angry. I was frustrated. I was scared. I had so many different emotions. And it took me 2 days to get those emotions. My family, they were around me and they knew that I was not in a good mood. My physical appearance they said, you look like a different person. I physically looked distressed because I was making such a big decision and I wasn't sure how to do it, what I was gonna do. And I just needed to feel those feelings. They're like, why are you so angry? I'm like, just let me feel these feelings. This is natural for me. I need to just get it out of my system. And so getting that out really, really helped me move on. And after those 2 days, I ended up finally shedding tears, and I finally let it out, and it felt so good to let it out. So first off, whatever you need to do to get it out, get it out. Don't let it be too long though, but let it out. So number 2 is take a break. So right now, I don't start my job till next week. So I am enjoying this week off that I have. I am, working out. I am, starting a more healthier eating. I'm getting my sleep in, and I'm making videos, and I'm getting some errands done. And so take a few days. It doesn't have to be a week on mine. It could just be 3 days. Take a few days for yourself to really, process what's going on. And because it took me 2 weeks to finally process that I'm leaving, and once I was gone, it really helped me just mentally just sit back and relax. And so definitely take that time. I would not recommend jumping right into a new job I mean, if you have to, of course you have to, but if you don't, like, I recommend just taking a mental just checkout for a little bit, get yourself together, get some errands done, and you're gonna feel so much more prepared for the next step in your life. Oh, step 3 is pay attention to your daily routine. Pay attention to your habits. I realized that at my old job, I had really bad eating habits. I'm an emotional eater, and so I worked at a grocery store, so if I wanted something sweet, I just went to the bakery, or I just got something unhealthy because I could easily grab it, and it was just accessible to me. And I started to let that habit, take hold, and that's not good. Like, it really deterred me from being physically active, and it just made me emotionally eat more. And so that's a habit that I really, really wanted to get a hold of. I'm taking this time off to really figure out my bad habits and my routines and really fix it before I start this new journey. So I went to the grocery store because I'm really trying to get used to eating, not like a diet, but more just a healthier lifestyle. And I'm trying to take some walks this week and just really put exercise in my day. And so I'm really trying to change my daily routine and not have these really bad habits that just kind of deter me physically and mentally. Figure out what it is and try and fix it. Just I don't think you should try and completely stop it cold turkey, but try and figure out ways you can try and get to that point to stopping, but just trying to find ways that can better your life. So number 4 is visualization. So start visualizing what you want. Start visualizing how you can get what you want for this next step in your journey. So if you don't put it in your brain, if you don't put that visual mental idea in your brain, then you're not going to be able to put it out into the physical world. When I quit my job, I did not have another job to go to. I did it because I did it out of just faith, and I did it because I just needed to. And literally 2 days later, I applied to a few jobs, and both those jobs called me back right away. Within 30 minutes, called me back and said, we want to interview. And I was blown away. I was like, wait, what? I just submitted my resume. How's this happening? And I think that's because I told myself, I need a job in 3 weeks. I'm going to visualize it. I'm going to believe that it's going to happen, and I'm going to just go for it. And I think that me having that positive energy, that positive thought, got me there. And I ended up landing a really good job that actually pays more money, and that it's a lot more low key and more health conscious. And so I realized that me visualizing what I wanted, what kind of job I wanted, I got that job. I always believe that if you put out positive energy, you're going to give back positive energy. If you give out negative energy, you're going to get back negative energy. I truly believe in that. And so me putting out positive vibes and believing that I can do it, I was able to manifest what I needed. And even though my life is going in a different direction than I expected, I still strongly believe that I'm gonna get that apartment in 9 months. I'm going to build my Instagram and YouTube. I still have belief that I'm still gonna do those things, even though I took a different direction. And that's my next final step, is bouncing back. And what I mean by bounce back is that instead of looking at this as a failure, look at it as a redirection. I do not see me quitting my job as a failure. I was not a failure. I worked really hard. I got a really great management, marketing, retail experience that I can put on my resume. That experience got me my new job. And so if I had a negative attitude, if I said, oh, I'm a failure, I'm not gonna get any job, blah, 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 I don't think I would have landed that interview. I don't think I would have believed in myself and got that job. So see it as a redirection. See it as just a new plan that God has for you, not as something that's going to put you down and it's gonna be the worst in your life. No, don't have that attitude. That is part of the course. Life is a series of ups and downs, and sometimes this happens, and you just have to figure out how to bounce back. Are you gonna be that person that's gonna just cry in the corner? Or are you the person that's gonna just go with the flow and make it work for you? And also ask yourself, like, how can I do better? Like, now that I have this new job, what can I do differently that didn't work for me in my old job? And just reflect. And I think that taking that week off can help you really reflect and really get yourself on a better mindset. So I really hope that me quitting my job can really help anyone that is in a really hard position and need to make a really hard decision, can really help you understand like what to do and how to handle it. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below on anything that you'd like to see in the future. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.